Good morning. I love looking at the trees behind me. You can see at this point in the morning that they are almost like stained glass, the way the light comes through them. And it made me think of the artwork of my cousin, who loves to do stained glass and really has so much expression in what she does. There is color and texture, movement, even in just glass. You'd say glass is stagnant, but no, not in the hands of an artist. Many churches also have stained glass. And the history of that is that in the early Middle Ages, when many people were not literate, couldn't read or write, the church decided to tell the stories of salvation and of this loving relationship of God with humanity through glass. Not just so that these individuals could learn, but also so that they could tell the stories to their children. If you can't read, you can't read a story to your children. But if you know the stories of creation and of this loving relationship with God through glass, you can take your children to the church and point out the stories of how God has interacted with humanity over the centuries. It's a marvelous reality, but it draws me back to the whole point of our videos, finding God in every way we can, in particular in creation, in the outdoors, when we are in nature and we can see what else God is saying to us. So just as the stained glass would tell the stories of the love of God to those who could not read or write, we too are often illiterate spiritually. We think we know everything about our faith and have been taught well, and by and large we may have. But the story is ongoing, and we certainly don't know the end of it yet. And so creation then becomes the window into the heart of God. What can I learn by being aware of what God is teaching me through creation, whether it's through these leaves that look like stained glass this morning, or whether it's through the way animals behave, how they provide for one another and don't eat the very last of everything, making sure there's more for the next season, or whether it's the way water courses through rock and begins to carve a path over and over again. If your eyes are open, if my eyes are open, we can see the hand of the divine all around us. And that story of love continues to unfold if we have the eyes to see.